Hello, this video will guide you through the process of quickly setting up your Sixnet wireless IPv router using a GSM USB Aircard. First, you need to verify that you have a supported USB GSM Aircard. Using the instructions that came with the USB Aircard, verify the Aircard is properly activated and functioning correctly before inserting it into the Sixnet router. This can be done by inserting the Aircard into a laptop to ensure internet connectivity. Once the Aircard is verified active, gently insert the Aircard into the USB port on the front of the unit. Insert the barrel end of the power supply adapter into the power connection on the back of the router. Please verify the green power LED on the front of the unit is lit to indicate that the router is receiving power. Please allow 2 to 4 minutes for the unit to boot up and to recognize the cellular card and connect to the cellular network. When this has occurred, the signal strength LEDs should light up from 1 to 4 LEDs. Sixnet Wireless recommends 2 bars or greater for proper functionality of the unit. This indicates the signal strength the router is getting from the tower. It does not indicate that you are connected to the internet at this time. For the GSM Aircard, there is an additional step within the GUI setup that will be covered later. If the signal strength is showing 1 LED or showing the top and bottom LEDs flashing 1 in 4 positions, please refer to the user manual at www.sixnet.com. Now let's connect the Sixnet wireless router to your PC. Note, if you're connected to Ethernet 0, connect a Cat5 Ethernet cable between the local PC and the cellular IPv router Ethernet 0 port. You'll need to verify that a link LED is lit to a page that will give you the option to select use the following IP address. Then you will need to fill in the blank fields with the information below. Now that we are connected to the router, we need to set it up to log into the GUI. In order to do that, you need to choose your favorite browser, and in the address bar you need to type in the IP address and the port number you need to access to the Ethernet port that you're connected to on the router. Since we are connected to the Ethernet 1, we will go into HTTP 192.168.1.1 and our port is :10,000. We hit enter. It asks for username and password. The username is lowercase admin. Password is the serial number of the box, lowercase letters if you have them. Once that is entered, you will be taken to the status page. What we see here is the model number of the box. We have the version number of the firmware that's loaded, the date it was loaded, the serial number, and all the interface information. Here we have Ethernet 0 as the WAN port. It's got a real routable IP address. Ethernet 1 is the LAN port, and it has the 192.168.1.1, which is the default. PPP0, which is the cellular connection, is showing a real routable address of 74.1, a real routable IP address. Signal strength 4 bars, a dB number of 77, which is very good. The signal type is unknown because the Aircard does not display that, or not allow it to display, whether it's CDMA 1XRT. Activation is also not available through this Aircard, so we do not get that information. Now, to see if this Aircard, or if we are completely connected to the internet, what you can do is open up another browser and see if you can browse out to the internet. As we can see, we are on Yahoo, so we know that we do have internet access. Let's say this is a GSM module, and we do not have an IP address shows up immediately. This is due to the fact that the GSM module requires a fully qualified APN, which is an access point name. It may also require a username and password. So once we log in, we need to go to the networking tab, cellular connection, configuration, and we wait for this page to. As we can see, this is a Kyocera KPC 650. It's on a network that is CDMA, does not require a username, password, APN. But if this was on another network, say AT&T, that does utilize GSM, as you can see, it requires an APN. If this is a demo account from AT&T, then they usually require a username, a password, you have to confirm the password, and a APN. You type that information in, click apply. Once the apply is successful, you can go back to this home page, and if everything is completed and it is recognized as a good APN, then you will get a fully qualified real routable IP address. Once you do have an IP address, again, you can open up a new tab and try to browse somewhere. So let's go out to a different site than Yahoo. Let's try msn.com. And we can see we do get out. So now you know you have a good connection to the internet, and that is pretty much it for the Quick Start Guide. Thank you very much for your time.